Welcome back, students. This is the last point of utility analysis topic. In this entire topic I divided into 5 parts. In the first part we discussed features of utility. In the second part, types of utility. In the third part, the concepts of utility or relationship between the total utility and marginal utility. In the fourth part, we discuss law of diminishing marginal utility, and now this is the last point of your second topic. Here we are going to discuss relationship between marginal utility and price. So what is the relationship between marginal utility and price? Let us discuss the relationship between marginal utility and price in order to understand how the law of diminishing marginal utility forms the basis of law of demand. It is a perfect example of practical application of law of diminishing marginal utility. DMU is diminishing marginal utility. To understand the relation, it is essential to convert marginal utility in terms of money so that it can be compared with market price. That means marginal utility we are converting in money. For example, in the example we have taken 10 units of utility. Okay, 1 unit of marginal utility is equal to 10. Market price per unit of X is 50. So now understand, from the first unit of the marginal utility is 10. The MU in terms of money is 10 into 10, that is 100. That is 10 units of marginal utility into 10 is the price. So it is coming as 100, and the market price is 50. That means the price the person is paying 50, but the marginal utility the person is getting more. So marginal utility is more than the price, right? From the second utility also marginal utility is more than the price. From the third unit also marginal utility is more than the price. From the fourth unit also marginal utility and price becomes equal, and from the fifth and sixth unit marginal utility is less than the price. So this table explains the relationship between marginal utility and price. The table shows that consumer starts buying unit of commodity for his consumption one after other. Marginal utility which is added to his stock goes on diminishing with every further unit consumed. When marginal utility is converted in terms of money, one can easily compare it with market price, which is shown in the column 5 of the table. For the first 3 units consumed, it is found that marginal utility in terms of money is greater than the price the consumer pays. A rational consumer will willingly buy these units since benefit derived is more than the price the person pays. At the fourth unit, marginal utility and price becomes equal. So, consumer can also think of buying fourth unit. In case of fifth and sixth unit, marginal utility derived is less than the market price paid. A rational consumer will not buy further once the equality between marginal utility and price is established. From the table, we can made that the reference of marginal utility and price. Number 1, units which a consumer willingly buys because MU is greater than the price are called as intra-marginal units. They are called as intra-marginal unit, that is marginal utility is greater than the price. Unit at which MU becomes equal with the market price is marginal unit. MU is equal to PX. So that is consumer's equilibrium. That whatever price he is paying and whatever marginal utility is, they both are same, both are equal. So consumer is in equilibrium. Then units which rational consumer is not willing to buy or consume, where he has to pay more than marginal utility, are called extra marginal units. That means marginal utility is less than the price he pays. So the rational consumer attains equilibrium where marginal utility of x is equal to P of x. Matlab whatever the price of x he pays has to be equal with marginal utility of x. This relationship between marginal utility and price paved the way for the law of demand. So this is what you have to understand. It's a very simple table where marginal utility in terms of money, 1 unit is equal to rupees 10, right? So and the price is given, price is constant, and then we can convert that, and then we can find out that marginal utility is greater than the price or marginal utility is less than the price. So at this price where marginal utility and price becomes equal, that is what I said, consumer's equilibrium is here. Here consumer's equilibrium, and this is what is called as extra marginal units, where marginal utility is less than the price the consumer pays. So this is what the relationship between marginal utility and price. So the question can be explained, the relationship between marginal utility and price. You have to give the entire thing. Thank you very much. Here your second topic is over, that is utility analysis. Second topic is over.